we're back. Horrid WWE 2K20. I mean, that game, it's funny though, but I respect that game only for one reason. Because of what we were able to get because of that game. If that game never happened, would we be getting the WWE games that we are getting today? We don't know. I mean, the games that have came out after that, they seem like they're taking it one step further each time, in my opinion. And that is just my opinion. There could be other people that have put in so much more time than myself in it. But I'm just saying right now, I do believe that they keep getting better and better, and that's how it should be. It should be that each and every time the next installment comes out, the next game, next year, and honestly, I think let's forget about years. Things are like wrestling games. You could go a couple years and not have a game. You can go, I think there should be a 2-year time frame. And then, instead of just going like WWE 2K25, you can come up with a different, just a name for it, you know? Like when it was SmackDown versus Raw, and then, yes, they had years, but, you know, SmackDown, shut your mouth. Like, something like that. Like how that was. So, if they could go back to that, and then I think they could even do a much greater job at these games. But honestly, I think they're doing a great job so far, and they keep changing. And there's certain little things that they change that make the game even better, you know, changing the different camera angles, so then that way you can have a certain view you want during the entrance. Like, I like going on the third person entrance, so that way I can kind of like look out into the crowd. I can see the amount of people that are there, get the atmosphere, the feeling of walking down to the ring. And I have it set on Legend. That's what I played the last game at. And I mean, it should be that it's a challenge getting adjusted to the Legend on the next game. Which it seems like they've done a great job with doing that. But we are going to jump over to the Universe. I have not played Universe in a minute. I don't know where we are at. Okay, so we are doing a singles. I'm at 1 win, 2 losses with Shawn Spears. Trying to get Shawn Spears to have a championship. He is on the main roster right now. And, let's see who we have. Solo Sikoa. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. I chose Shawn Spears for a couple reasons. For one, I was trying to pick a guy from NXT that I wanted to move to the main roster that could make sense. Someone that's maybe got experience. And, you know, look at this entrance. I mean, this is just awesome.
I'm going to be honest with you, Saxon.
I love the entrance.
I really have no idea what is going on in Spears'
like I said,
mind.
looking at
the following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Crowd really getting the atmosphere.
Weighing in at 223 pounds, Shawn Spears.
Spears claims he has unfinished business in WWE, that he's here to correct past imperfections, whatever that means.
Well, apparently punishing his opponents is the only path he sees towards finishing it.
get a Mountain Dew.
You want to talk about a scary man to be standing across the ring from? This superstar is going to be face to face.
Yeah, let's try to get him
with Solo Sikoa.
some gold. But I'm not so sure with the whole Solo Sikoa thing, because I think I've been literally fighting just Solo Sikoa each and every week, and you can see where it's gotten me. 1 win, 2 losses. I think we can get this thing back on track.
Put
And like
your
I said,
ones
I'm
up for Solo.
pretty sure this is on Legend. Once this starts, we can go into settings and double check. I'm pretty sure I have it on Legend.
Weighing in at 250 pounds.
But yeah, Solo Sikoa is going to be
The bloodline has
a
evolved
tough
to its
one to
most
beat.
dangerous form thanks to this
But
man.
we need to climb the ladder
Solo Sikoa,
and earn our way into a
man who
championship
never
bout. And
walks alone.
I need to get Sean Spears whipped into shape, so then that way when we can get in those bigger matches, we
You're right, Colin. The scariest
stand
part
a
about
chance,
it is
'cause right now
Solo
we do
is
not stand a
still
chance.
Constantly evolving.
and Solo
Man, that
is
is
a
a
guy that
terrifying
could
thought,
be a
Corey.
stepping stone to get on to the next. But honestly, it's kind of annoying being in a rivalry with the Bloodline that has no championships. I mean, there's no singles championships in, like, Solo's Bloodline. Like,
Sikoa only has
when
one thing on
Roman
his
was
mind right
leading
now.
the
And
Bloodline,
that's
I mean, you
destruction.
saw them carrying all kinds of
This could get
championships.
ugly
That would be different.
fast.
That'd be a whole different situation. But even then, you know, it kind of sucked because you were gonna not have a fair fight. But we need to settle this thing with Solo. We need to get a win. We need to build off of it.
We're underway with the...
But before we do anything, I think it's under options and gameplay settings. Yes, it is on Legend. Okay. So as you can see, I wish I had blood on. I should go and turn blood on because, you know, but I'm about to get like...
End of the table. Solo
Oh
Sikoa
my
looking to prove his
God.
dominance once again.
Solo has
All right.
nothing to prove, if you ask me. He commands one of the most intimidating factions we've ever seen and ruthlessly destroys anyone who
If
gets in
things
his way.
don't work out with
Enough
Sean
said.
Spears, I
Still,
mean, we're
Solo
not going
never
to give
wasted
up on him.
opportunity
We're
to
going
remind
to try to get
everyone
him
that
to
he's
the
in charge
top.
and that punishment will be
But he
swift
needs
for
it.
anyone who doubts that.
And it doesn't
go.
get any more solid in the ring than Sean Spears. I hope young superstars are taking notes here because Sean Spears is exactly the kind of
His
talent you want
moveset's
to
not
emulate.
bad, though, and that was one of the other things is I liked his moveset. I thought that he'd be a good fit.
Just watch your back once you let him know
And-
you don't want his advice.
That I could definitely work a match and use Sean Spears and be able to get some rhythm. And
Snapmare! Oh, man! A face scrape with his boot!
Solo Sikoa is really going to need to use his impressive agility to gain his advantage here because we know that whenever Solo does that, his opponents never know what just hit them.
I believe that would be 250 pounds of Samoan rage, Corey.
And Sikoa isn't looking helpless anymore.
Yeah, Sikoa getting some newly determined focus.
come on.
Ooh, headbutt from the rear. Sent to the corner.
He
No.
is looking to do some serious
Oh!
He is locked in and it has his opponent dead to rights.
Okay.
Collar and elbow tie-up. Driving their legs, putting their opponent into a tight corner.
Come on, come on.
Oh,
Boom!
strong
Haha.
impact.
No, I didn't mean it. Yeah, I did. You piece of garbage.
Ooh,
Big
lands
man.
the haymaker.
What a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent. Check this out. Oh,
Simple but effective.
Oh, I missed him completely. That was just terrible. So, you know, it just kind of dawned on me mid-match here while I'm getting beat by Solo Sikoa that...
And now
Oh my,
to the outside.
of course, Tomata.
Oh, right into the post.
Yeah.
Shawn able to reverse.
Yet to do so. You know, I talked about a series
Oh, whipped right into the post.
that I wanted to do. And
the manager is searching under the ring. He could only
Yeah,
be looking
come on.
for something nefarious down there.
oh
And he
my,
goes for the pin. A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
but I have
Still in it.
so I have a custom character. We're gonna go check it out right after this.
The ref gets that weapon out of the way of the action.
Tank, and I think
Right
we
to the
should do
floor.
a
He's really feeling all the damage
universe
he's taken up till
tank.
now.
Yeah, but at this point, it's still anyone's game.
Start him into, I don't know.
Lands a kick to the gut.
Start him
Knee
on.
left.
I mean, I'll have to see who will create a nice move set.
With his boot. And Sikoa
But
on the
Tank,
receiving end again.
I'll give you a little
I don't see Spears
backstory.
relenting anytime soon.
I mean, this is a good warm-up match here, but we're gonna start a whole new universe, and
Counter
it's
on
about to
Spears.
be
Crucial turnaround
very,
there
very
because
special.
Solo was falling behind.
Now's a chance for Sikoa to get
But
back
Tank
into this match.
is a
Basement drop kick.
character that I had
He
created
is getting
way
rid of the
back
turnbuckle
when I
pad.
played
Don't say that too loud,
SmackDown
Saxon, you might
versus
get caught.
He can't
Raw
seem to find any answer
2008.
here.
I think we can look at this. A
And
Cross body.
took flight
he's
and
like
landed
a
direct hit.
mix of
Came in like a wrecking
Triple
ball.
H
I've never seen that hit so hard before.
And gets tossed back into the
and
mat.
a Brock Lesnar,
Vicious right forearm.
and that, yeah,
Oh,
that's
man, he
kind
is
of
fired up
the
now.
two
And
closest
Spears is having his way right
comparisons I could
Solo's
say. It's like a
perseverance
Triple
being
H,
tested.
Brock
That
Lesnar
is a
type guy.
power-packed punch.
You know, he's like 6'5",
Kick to the gut.
280 pounds, something like that. He's just a,
Broken
you
up
know,
with a fist to the face.
And Sikoa isn't looking
when I
healthy
first
anymore.
created, he's one of my
Solo could
first
be turning his
created
fortunes around. Can't prepare
wrestlers
a face
that I've
for that.
ever had in any of the wrestling games. My very first was a very basic
This could do it
one.
for the win. He's able to
And I
beat a
called
2
him
count.
the Samurai,
I thought for sure
and
that was
he
it.
just looked like
Sikoa
a
got him in
ninja.
his sights.
And oh my goodness.
up.
Oh, I'm gonna let him have it so we can get on to this.
Victory.
But yeah, Samurai was just a
Here's a few clips from the last match for us.
very basic character, and then I created Tank, and Tank was a character that I guess I should say
Here is your winner.
he made it more exciting. Like, the character that I made it more exciting playing the game, because you know, we all like to have our own created wrestlers and go into the game, and so you understand that. But there was just something about, like, when I created that character, I knew that I was going to, okay, that's like the basic of, like, the base of each version that I do throughout, like, all the wrestling games. So, you know, we all have our own wrestling created wrestler that we've made growing up. I'm curious as to how many have had maybe the same version, to where you could kind of, if you had a picture of all of them throughout the years, you could probably, you know, guess, and they were pretty identical, because I would try to make them as close as to I remembered from the previous game. And so I'm pretty sure yeah, so it would have been, we're gonna go right here. Yeah, Samurai was kind of like this, but without the, maybe the best thing, I don't know. He might even add that. He might have been more like this, though. But I had another character that was kind of looked like this in past games. Not exactly like this. He had on his face a different face paint. It was all white with the black stripe that goes through the eyes. And then, but also his pants were, which if I create him again, I'm going to do it the same way I did then. They were all red, and down the sides of the legs had the Slipknot tribal logo. That was who I call Bowen Boyd. That was the second. That was the second wrestler that I said, you know, each and every installment I'm gonna have to create him as well. So I would say we're gonna start on this, and the very most original face, this one right here, which is the most super common face, what they start you out with, is what I use for Tank every game. So that was very easy. But let's do. Alright, so we need to. He's a big dude. He's taller. I'm gonna do like 250 pounds. Is there a better... Hmm. I think we'll go with this one. We'll keep the skin color. Appearance, so I've done different, so like the hair. We're gonna change it. He's for the most part had. Now he just looks like Cody Rhodes. Can't do that. Maybe we'll do this. This is a different. I've never done. We're gonna keep it. And a beard. We're gonna add. Yeah, I've tried different. Do I want to have? I think this one might be just the route I go. Something completely different that I haven't done before. So this is where I do, there we go. I don't do any, and usually when I do some of these created people, I just go straight for these full sleeves that are made. Because unless I have a certain unique way I like to do it, but sometimes I do change it up and I like to do something different. So I think, I mean, I like that one. That one looks pretty cool. And then we'll go to the right arm. You know, there might be a whole new thing. Maybe I do a back tattoo as well. Let's see what there is for a back tattoo. I usually don't do this, but I'm kind of... I don't know. I've done that. I've done that one before. I do remember that. I don't think so, though. I'm not so sure on that. See what there is for torso. Yeah, nothing that's really... Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do anything. I think what I'm just gonna do... keep it at that. And then, start with lower body. I usually... Do I want to go with... I don't... Trying to decide whether I want to go pants or if I want to go like because some of these find just a regular black one, but there's certain no. Maybe the camo ones with knee pads and what about the Batista ones? I think those. Yeah, I think Batista has those. No, that would be cool. Have Batista as a manager. We should totally do that. I think that would be cool. So let's do color and let's change the green to like a gold, and then we're gonna change the material to like maybe metallic, and then it's got that shine to it, which I think looks cool. And then now we're gonna go to add new image for the front. And because his name is Tank, I think it is only fair to have the tank in the front there. Material, we're gonna change that over to the metallic and change the color to the gold that we had. We add some outer. We want to add some outer glow, or just, I think just keep it. Emboss it, maybe. Yeah, that makes it a little bit more noticeable. And I'm thinking, the reason why I'm thinking gold theme on this, for one, is I want this to be the absolute best version of tank I've ever created. So let's add an image to this one. I wonder if I can like blow up one of these to make it, I don't know. Let's do yeah, like that. The material, we're gonna again change it to the metallic. color, change it to the gold, and then maybe do an outer glow on this one. To go with the no. We'll emboss it to up to 60, like the other ones, and then copied it. Boots. Now boots, I just go basic, and I just literally look for those ones every single time. I did not notice those on there. Let's go back. It's the same style of boot. I just... I think those look good with it. Let's do color. Change these to this. Change the material. Upper body. Alright, elbow pad. I'm just gonna go something simple. If I decide to go with the... Yeah. And then... let's go with those bad boys. We're gonna add an image on this one. I want to add one of these designs. I just want to... Let's see, color. I know I'm doing very repetitive, same theme. But it'll be worth it in the end. It will be. And I think that is going to be our complete in-ring competitive gear. And then our entrance attire, that's going to be now let's go. I just want to try to figure out what is a good one big SOB. You know what would be actually really cool? What if we actually formed the NWO? So let's go color, and you guessed it. I'm going to go with the same old shiznit I've been doing. Only because of, like I said, I want to be consistent. And if we're gonna create something out of this, so now he is fully customized. What did I just do? I just fucked up, didn't I? Okay, so we kind of fucked up, but we can fix it. What? Are you kidding me, bro? Alright, what if I do... go to this one. That is so messed up. Oh my goodness. So I have to make this all over again. Wow. I can't believe I just did that. I cannot believe I just did that. Okay, so since we did that, I am gonna have to make sure that import attire. Is there anything? So I did create and start like a my career thing. Is potentially in here, because that would be kind of awesome right about now. Okay. Well, we're just gonna have to edit this, and I am just gonna go right through it. And I'm probably gonna make some changes now. So, I'm going to go pretty quick, just so then that way I can, now I'm definitely glad I did not, and then what will be the go? Will we go gold again? Ooh, I kind of like. I don't even know if I want to go with those. I'm not even sure anymore. I maybe that gray, and then we're gonna add the. Is the tank design in here? Oh, I think it's under. No! Jesus fuck. Alright, image placement. Alright, I want it back here. So I can cover a good amount of space. So we're probably not gonna do an NWO thing now. Just because of let's do a design in the front here. We are literally just gonna try to get right through this. The fuck? That is so fucked up. So literally not even. Where in the hell? And copy. And it gives that. Why? And then when I go to edit, it was literally this one. But maybe because that's Otis's pet. I don't know. But that means I'm going to have to find another one. And we'll have to then change. And then we'll copy, and then we'll have boots to the yep, now we're regretting those ones. Why every time it always just something fucking Why can't you just duplicate what is there? Okay? Make it easy. Alright, let's... This one should be a good one. And then now we add... Okay, so if we want to add kick pads, we could. But they're not. I think we will go with that. Alright, we're just gonna do... Alright, we're gonna roll with that for now, because I want to get going on some, I like the first one, I feel like a little bit more. But then I decided to be stupid. But I think to start out is debut. will be fine, and I think we're gonna throw him on NXT. We're gonna start at NXT. We're gonna go through, and what kind of I guess we'll do this one. I don't know. I like to use that one and that one. So, there is Tank being customized. Kind of want to get some matches underway here. As much as the customization was great, I want to do some matches. Not as Tank though, but we're gonna jump into a match. We're gonna do a play now match, and let's just go have a wild time, because that honestly can be very time consuming. And I might even just fully customize him and make him on my free time. And then the next time I come on this game, we will see. So we're going to jump into, let's do Elimination Chamber. Yeah. I love the Elimination Chamber, one of my favorite match types. I just want to make sure that okay, so we're gonna you only can do it there in Perth. Okay, so who are we going to? We are going to make it a title match, but you will see. Who are we going to wrestle as? I mean, what should be the theme? I mean, should it be all retired? Maybe I'll go as Batista. So then the next guys that we're gonna do, let's go to, it's gonna be all guys that I grew up watching on TV. CM Punk, his manager attire, nice. CM Punk being one of them. Here's another Randy Orton. I think actually I'm gonna wrestle as Randy Orton. put John Cena in there. And kind of want it to be. Should I put Kurt? I'll put Kurt Angle in there. I mean, he was amongst that list, but I mean, Cody goes back a good ways, but not where, like, you know, as far back as, like, Randy and Batista, and I mean, CM Punk, he's been there for a while and he's iconic. I know I have The Undertaker. But we're gonna probably, oh my goodness, 96. We're gonna do the Dead Man. We're gonna select a championship. So this is gonna be a championship that's gonna be defended on a lot of different things, and I think I'm gonna, like, as I'm looking around, Multiversal Infinite Championship. Let's go with that one. That one seems very fitting. A Multiversal Infinite Championship match in the Elimination Chamber. So who will enter pods? Batista is the first guy, who was going to be my first choice, but then I kind of was like, you know what, I kind of want to wrestle as Randy Orton.
It's Batista!
But Batista would have been a solid choice. I mean, I think this is going to be a very tough battle. I mean, The Undertaker is going to be a freaking animal there, but you have the animal, Batista, in there as well. And we're wrestling as Randy Orton. But there's also John Cena. I mean, CM Punk, you can't count him out. I mean, none of these guys you can count out. I mean, like the ultimate Elimination Chamber match.
Is for the Multiversal Infinite Championship.
But I want to have title defenses. We're going to put this championship to the test. We're going to put it in different match types. And this is going to start this whole championship thing. Who is going to get this championship reign? What are we going to do with this? If we can win it, for having Randy Orton champion, that would be awesome. So who's the second guy in the pot? I mean, I hope it's... I don't know. I kind of hope we start out in a pod.
Well, this is an
Undertaker.
extraordinary sight. Goosebumps.
I mean, keep him in the pot. Don't even let him out. Just keep him in there. Just forget to unlock it. I don't want to deal with The Undertaker.
This entire building.
Admit it,
This
Byron,
is
you're
just-
scared.
A little bit.
We are seeing a legend in the flesh.
And his opponents, first from Death Valley, weighing in at 300.
I want nothing to do with the dead man.
The Undertaker.
The dead man possesses amazing in-ring skill and seemingly supernatural powers.
He really exists in a class all of his own, standing high above the competition.
A man whose reputation precedes him. A myth. A legend in this industry.
Yeah, it really makes you second guess yourself when you find yourself going up against The Undertaker.
The Undertaker's 15-minute entrance.
The one and only CM Punk.
And CM Punk is the third person.
And from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
I can tell you that none of these competitors are happy to be in the chamber, but they all want to be here because the winner will be remembered forever.
So now they
Hey, he looked great his last time out, wouldn't you agree? Yeah, he
Now
looked
looking
good,
good.
Cole, but
We
let's not
might
overreact.
have
Even
to
a
start
blind
this
squirrel
match.
finds a
Not a
nut
big
every now
deal.
and then. Hear that,
Not a
Saxton?
big deal, but our last opportunity right here. So we got Batista, we got Punk, and The Undertaker. Oh, thank God. Yeah, thank God. There we go. I just kind of wanted to see the match start. I wanted to see a nice fight,
dangerous as ever. Perhaps
and then
even
get
more so.
involved and start taking people out. I'm trying to be strategic about this, and we're going to have fun, but I want that championship. That multiversal championship is going to be around the waist of Randy
Ice
Orton.
water in his veins,
And we are going to go through
death
some
in his
insane
eyes.
matches. I mean, let's go
Randy
throw
Orton
things
has left
back.
a trail of fallen that has spanned over 2 decades.
Every
There
single
are very few
match
champions in this game who
that
are more
whoever
decorated
this
than the
champion
Apex Predator.
And we also know that When Randy Orton goes to that
whoever
place,
this champion,
it's over.
whoever comes out champion,
A competitor who knows what he's doing
every
at
single
all
singles
times.
match that they are in, they will
That's
have
why
to
there's only
defend that
one
championship.
Apex
I mean,
Predator,
whatever we
and his
decide
name
to
is Randy
choose
Orton.
to keep going and just see who can. Let's see how many crazy matches and matchups we can come up with just by using Play Now. I think we can have some fun. Man, the graphics in this game are just phenomenal. I mean, they have really come a long way. So now I feel a little bit more ease. We're in the pod right now. So we should be pretty good. And there's John Cena.
Here he comes, the franchise of WWE.
Now, I swear if John
Listen
Cena
to
wins
this
this,
place. No one
John
else gets
Cena
a reaction
freaking
from the
wins this.
crowd like John Cena.
we might have to
From
run
West
back
Newbury,
some
Massachusetts,
classes.
weighing in
I mean,
at
if John Cena wins this,
251
it would be...
pounds, the greatest of
We're going to have some
all
matchups. We're going to have to go back, and we're going to have to revisit in his career. If The
Gentlemen, I
Undertaker
wouldn't wish the
wins it,
pain of this
I mean,
structure
we're
on my
probably
worst
talking
enemy.
about
Trust me,
all-out
I've seen a few of them in this match
domination
before.
and a casket match, or buried alive, whichever they have in here. I know they've added a lot of match types, but it would be...
Hustle, loyalty, and respect, his mantra.
Hey, don't look at me that long. And the final entrant in this match, freaking
Make
Kurt
way for
Angle.
a wrestling machine.
This guy is insane. I mean, you have to give him credit for what he's done in his career.
weighing in at
I mean, what he's even done
237
before he was in WWE. Like,
A man who will
He's
take on any competitor
winning
on any
the
night.
Olympics with a
Yeah, Kurt Angle
broken
considers the
freaking
entire
neck,
locker room
as
an
he's
open
always said it.
challenge.
That's damn true. It happened. I mean, this guy is a damn icon.
A winner tonight,
I
Corey,
mean,
would make
he
it 2 in a
had
row for him.
different things. He
but
did
let's be honest,
whatever
Cole, he was
Vince
pretty
needed
lucky
him to
walking out of
do.
that last match with a victory.
He went out
Let's
there
not
and
try to
did
paint him as the most
whatever.
dominant force
But
in all of
his
WWE.
dominance. I mean, when you could see his in-ring ability was just next level. I have tons of respect for Kurt Angle and what he has done in his career. And then to even be in the center of the passing of the torch. There it is, Multiversal Championship. Who will walk
Defining
out
moment in
the
the careers of these
Multiversal Champion?
superstars as championship gold is up for grabs in this Elimination Chamber match. We'll see who can survive longest with John Cena and Kurt Angle. While these two kick off this Elimination Chamber match, the pods are busting at the seams with CM Punk, Batista, Randy
Kurt Angle
Orton,
really on the
and
offense right now,
Undertaker.
just gonna
Right to the leg.
keep control.
Time to go to school.
I mean, he's definitely... Ooh!
There's your far lip.
Gotta find an escape. There it was.
John Cena getting out of that figure four. He didn't want... You can't afford to have hurt legs this early in the match, so you gotta get yourself
Nice
out of
takedown.
those submissions. can't afford to be hurt too bad, especially by the
Beautiful
time
gator roll.
anybody that's in a pod right now comes in. I mean, whether it's myself,
Great way
CM
to
Punk,
disorient your
or The
opponent.
Undertaker, or Batista. I mean,
Really just laying it in.
especially the damn Undertaker.
Cena stays
I mean,
off the
look at him
attack.
over there in that. I mean,
Wow, he reversed Angle.
they all look so bored. I wish they had a
And
little
look
bit
at from
more,
back suplex.
Very nice.
like, if The Undertaker just had a dead stare and didn't move, he wouldn't have to do anything. Just
Oh, man.
a dead stare
Elbow
would be
drop.
great. CM Punk,
Reversing.
And for all of his
Probably
experience,
to just
Kurt
play
looked
with his wrist.
outclassed there.
And Cena with some big-time
And-
hard-hitting offense. I don't envy any superstar currently in the Elimination Chamber structure.
Really?
Not a soft edge in the thing.
You're right, Corey. It is truly
like, if they
designed
would
for
react
maximum pain
to certain
and
big moves, that would be
punishment.
cool.
Which
So
is
who is
something you
going
can
to
use
be
to your
next
advantage,
in the
assuming
match?
you're not on the receiving end of the pain and punishment.
Ooh, bullseye.
The arm absorbing the damage. Look at this
CM
raw
Punk
power.
enters the
He's
match.
CM Punk, and he's all about creating carnage in the chamber.
So now that we have, and John Cena going right after Punk immediately.
Buster.
I mean,
Oh, look at this neck lock into a
Oh.
suplex.
Punk, what are you doing, man?
Shoots the
You
half.
missed your opportunity.
Neckbreaker.
You're
I
letting
don't know if
John
Punk can
Cena
withstand much
have
more of this.
control.
Punk needs to reformulate a strategy.
Explosion.
Is it enough? Fending off a 2 count there.
Staying in this one.
Oh, what a slap.
Hard landing.
Ooh.
Forearm smack.
Waist lock
And if we
applied.
get through,
Countered into a nice arm drag.
if we get through a bunch of, like, let's say
Turns that
whoever
in
the
his
champion is, and we get through a bunch of different
Continuing to
singles
attack the neck.
matches, and all
Drift
through
over
the match
top
types,
rope.
and we're not losing, the one way
Nicely done.
that I would do it, just decided to die on me. Sorry, I was just checking my my chat on here. But here we go, back to the action. And now it's CM Punk. You're not getting it, buddy. This is way too early.
He
There's no
forces
way
a
you're
break
getting it.
before the count of 2.
Channeling his energy to stay in this matchup. Oh, man.
Cinching in the arm wringer, but ooh, what? Wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, Ooh, we might be
Scattered
next.
that one.
Eludes the attack. Look at this heel hook. This is how you punish your opponent, and he's enjoying every minute of it.
Batista, no escape in the chamber. Just how he wants it.
He dodges out of danger.
Pulled in from the shoulders are down. Now Batista. And the referee stops the count before 2.
It's not over yet. Plenty left to go in this one.
Fought off with an elbow. clothesline.
Now it's just myself and the taker. Left. Oh, Kurt Angle, he's just going for the submissions here.
Yes, he does.
But he can't overpower Batista. So I kind of hope now. Yeah, I am the last one. I wouldn't have mind being the third guy in the match. I just didn't want to start the match. But
Looking for more damage here.
if I was champion coming into this match, I would start the match. I feel like,
This one could be over.
you know, because what this is we're going to stack the odds. We're going to do everything we can. It's on Legend. So there's that chance. So we lose this match. Who knows?
Now we have Batista.
With these guys,
Breaks the count.
Somehow, some way,
Kurt
he is
Angle is
still
beat down
in
pretty
this.
good, so we can take him out. We might have but I feel like he's the dark horse in this match. He's the guy that can come out of nowhere and steal the victory.
And a kick out. What on earth? You gotta be kidding me. Everyone here is in shock.
Oh, here we go.
Undaunted now. He can't let up.
Orton finally
Alrighty.
being released from the pod.
So I think I'm gonna figure out here.
No, stops the car. No.
Oh no. Okay. Alright, get down. Get down. Get down.
Taking flight and so. Did you see that?
That was so bad. No.
But then to Angle.
Why are you going for a cover?
He got the shoulder up in time.
What is
Still
that?
got more left in the tank.
Okay, we're
Escapes the attack.
not gonna do anything stupid. We're
His
just gonna
shoulders down.
we're gonna get over here.
Cena's still on.
How this match is still going on defies all
What?
reason.
I'm getting away from that.
Gets out of dodge.
Right. Now that we got someone actually coming after us. No, come on. What is up with this? Come on. No! Jesus. That's
No
it.
escape. Don't do it.
Oh my god. Why are they all doing the same thing?
He thinks he has
This is not good.
We see Punk. And going for the pin. Shoulder up.
I this resiliency. I don't even.
What's it gonna take to keep this guy
I'm
down?
just right now. I'm just so.
We got a cover.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, he doesn't get the
We need to
three.
get control
So close. That could
of
have been
this and get. Oh my
The
god.
WWE
We need to
Universe
get
is
away from these guys so I get my health
It's
back
time
up.
for the Undertaker to join the party. Chaos just hit the chamber.
He's one count
That's what I need to do. I
harder
need to get
and
my health
harder
back
to
up
kick out of.
and then get back in this match.
Well, that came to an end in a hurry.
With
And he
this
just showed
double
no
team
fear
here.
with an assault like that.
Alright, let's just get away.
Scrambling up the chamber wall.
We're gonna get our health back up. I don't wanna risk losing this match.
He finds a counter.
We are clearly
You're thinking to
frustrated.
yourself,
I don't know
but he
why.
needs to stay
Oh
as a
my god, I
opponent.
thought the Undertaker was coming after me.
Landing face first. This can't be good. They just
We will
missed
get
the
this
right
health
one.
up and we're gonna enter this match and
Unfortunately, no reward.
we're gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure this out. It did not go to plan so far. I know it hasn't, but
And he gets discarded.
since we've got some rest here, we're gonna come into this match
Producing a trampling.
feeling a lot better. My poor self hurts.
Running leg drop.
We'll figure it out.
Leg drop.
Turning the tables.
I am just not looking
Inside
forward
cradle applied, shoulders down.
to having to deal with.
Barely kicks out.
You got to question, how much is it worth? How much is it worth to continue through the agony?
It's obviously worth everything. Obviously worth every drop of sweat on the...
John Cena.
What a shot. And that toss sent them soaring.
With a hold of the ankle. The ankle lock is in. It's locked in so tight. Taps out.
John Cena has been eliminated.
Did John Cena just tap out? John Cena just tapped out. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's see if we can get someone else to come after us.
Batista turns it around.
Maybe we get ballsy.
All the way up. Sidewalk slam delivered.
How do I get it? I'm trying to tap him.
Cutting and slowing it down with the back elbow.
Oh.
Listen to this place.
Boom.
It's unreal.
The decibel level in here right now is breaking glass. He's now we have
From out of nowhere. After the situation for CM Punk.
Bye-bye.
Superstars left.
shocking inside.
What is this?
Small packages from here.
Fights the shoulder up and
What
wide.
is this?
Shows that this is still anybody's match at this point.
Oh no, what am I? Oh no.
He gets the kick out after the one.
Jesus.
You gotta be kidding me.
What power!
Tombstone! What devastation from The Undertaker!
I don't know who she's counting for,
Two. Kicks out. He still has
but they both
life.
kicked out at 2.
Put this guy away.
This is nuts. I don't even.
Launching like a predator with wounded prey. He's as good as... Oh, look out!
I am keeping my fight outside of the ring. I do not want anything to possibly do with The Undertaker until we have to. But until then, we are going to throw Kurt Angle around
He's able to slip away from that.
and beat the ever-living brakes off of him. So that way we can... Oh! Oh my goodness.
Waistlock suplex.
He's in a bit of agony.
No,
This
I'm
much
not
time
doing it.
spent in the elimination chamber, you're running on pure survival instincts now.
Thank God he missed. Thank God he missed.
Who wants it more?
Batista with a Batista mind submission.
The dead man could be forced to submit. Michael Cole, can you believe it?
Undertaker's
Wait a second.
not gonna tap.
Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Batista stepping up to the top.
Up high.
Oh, he paid for that high risk.
Trying to get myself to my signature.
Caught him with a big boot.
On the mark.
What
Now, cover. Is it enough?
Kicking out in time.
This is insanity.
Did you expect anything left?
Run, run. Let her, come on, not kick her in the face. Oh my God, that was literally like a 15 count right there. But you kicked the damn...
Is their opponent in? Somehow took down The Undertaker.
I really... Now
We might have already had a fall if the referee wasn't out of action.
And Undertaker barely escapes the pin.
Oh, did he just
stay
reversed.
Pure instinct.
That's bad, that is real bad.
Plan. He needs to find that right now.
And Batista
Oh,
dealing out even
and
more
then I
punishment
did it
there.
right
Yeah,
back
I
to
think
him.
Batista can smell blood in the water. He is looking to end this.
You can tell he's looking to end this here.
We are in a scrap right now. Oh,
Not
damn.
today. Caught by surprise with the DDT.
When I say Kurt
Batista's
Angle
looking to put the
is
dead
a
man
tough
down.
SOB.
No.
Oh my God, come on.
This could be a Corey.
Yes, no.
Batista bomb.
No, I
Batista
refuse.
Here we are, a triple threat like dynamic for the last
Come on,
3
Batista.
competitors in this
He just
elimination chamber match.
eliminated.
He's headed up.
No.
Oh my.
That's about the most
ridiculous.
Only two
That
superstars
was
remain
absolutely
in the
ridiculous.
Elimination Chamber.
I don't know how he
Angle
just did
From
that.
behind, Angle slam.
But like I said, Kurt Angle, what is going on now? What are you guys doing? I swear. Come on, okay, good.
Kick to the gut.
Will it be Batista or will it be Kurt Angle? But I don't know, I'm kind of...
Chamber. He's definitely got something
Kurt Angle,
destructive in
man,
mind
he just-
here.
Oh my God. From outside. Oh
Yeah,
my
he's
God.
giving him a taste of his
Soaring
own
through the
medicine.
sky
That's how he
and
was able to get
crashing onto
me.
their opponent. And he now slides back into the
Holy-
ring.
But, I mean, look at Kurt Angle. He is just beat to hell. But he's got a finisher. He could do something, but look at Batista's health. I mean, Batista is in far better shape. But if Kurt Angle can do it, 1, 2,
And he fights it off.
He just won't give up.
that is close. He just has to hit his finisher, and he could walk out champ. I have to root for Kurt Angle now, just because he was able to eliminate me. But I mean,
Side slam.
Oof, kick right to the gut.
we will put Kurt Angle in many more championship matches just because. Oh, ooh,
Arm wringer into the
what can he do? Come on, is he gonna get him a tap?
The arm getting
He's
just
gonna get him a
And
tap.
he breaks his own submission.
Maybe his
No.
plan was just to
All
soften
right,
his
hit him with a
opponent with
finisher,
that
Kurt.
hold.
Hit him with a finisher. You need to end him. You can do something right now if you can just
Setting
Finish
him up.
him.
Ankle lock
Finish him.
submission. Will they tap? Are they going to
He's
tap?
gonna
Is this
tap.
one
Is he gonna tap?
And that's
Kurt
it. New
Angle
champ.
won.
New champ.
We got our money's worth for that one. Take a look.
Remember when I said he was the dark horse in this match? I said he was the dark horse. He was the guy. To pay attention to. He eliminated me. He eliminated John Cena. I mean, Kurt Angle did a hell of a job. Batista was able to get rid of The Undertaker, but and Kurt Angle would have been done. If the ref did not get kicked and knocked out when I went for that pin. I believe it was about to be all
Here is your
over
winner, and
for Kurt.
new multiversal infinite champion, Kurt Angle.
He won the title. He earned the gold.
But he
He rose to
I
the
mean-
occasion and is adding champion to his
that
resume.
guy, he literally survived the entire match. He deserves that. That was one hell of a win right there for Kurt Angle. I mean, I still would have really rathered but I still think the outcome was pretty good. So now, let's look into what can we do? What will be Kurt Angle's first defense? Let's start. I think in the very first one, we might actually do a tournament. So So in tournaments, we have the one-on-one tournament, we have the tag team tournament, we have the Dusty Rhodes Classic, and a mixed gender tag team tournament. So we have 4 different tournaments that we can do. The one-on-one, what if we did I want to see exactly. Okay. So start with 8. Who do you... Let's hit random. Random. Oh. I didn't realize you could... What kind of tournament would that be? That would... Not doing that. But, those are just some other options for another stream. I am going to wrap this one up, but anticipate the next stream starting with a Kurt Angle defense, and we will find, maybe what we'll do is we will go and we will do a regular one-on-one match. Kurt Angle with his championship on the line against a random superstar. I will hit X and hit it one time, and whoever that superstar is, we will have to defend that championship. But let's go back, and I guess something to think about until the next stream when I pick up on this is classic Kurt Angle rivalries that are superstars that are still in this game. So, like, obviously, you know, John Cena is one of them. He went against John Cena. He went against a couple superstars that are, I think, still on this roster, but and then I think in order to figure out our next one, we're gonna hop into a Royal Rumble, and we're gonna do that Royal Rumble is Randy Orton and trying to get that redemption against Kurt Angle and to win that championship. But you can't forget about the fact that CM Punk, I don't think, enjoyed Randy Orton eliminating him, so I think we can have a whole list of great matches coming up. But that is all for next time. I hope you guys have a good one.